What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Serene Madness. Today will be an open tag video, and I was asked, here's an interesting question, and I leave this tag open to everybody, and I want to hear from you and see what you have to say. The question is, if you could choose 3 people, doesn't matter who, that you can hang out with around a campfire, who would that be? So I thought about it. This was asked to me several days ago, and I had to think about this one, and there's so many choices. It could be anyone throughout history. It could be fiction, real, non-real, fictional or non-fictional, real or fake. And my 3 choices would be, they're all titans of industry, because I'm really, really into that, and the really, really big people who kind of like visionaries, industrialists, titans, people that have done really, really big things. So the first person on my list would be Elon Musk. If you don't know who Elon Musk is, you've been under a rock. He's the guy who he runs and owns Tesla. He does SpaceX and a whole bunch of other companies. And he's just a visionary. He is the modern day Iron Man. He's the modern day Tony Stark. And if there's anybody out there that could actually build a real Iron Man suit, it would be him. And I'm surprised that he probably even has one. Elon Musk is like a god to me. He's the guy who's a litmus test for everything I aspired to want to be. So Elon Musk, I'd love to be able to hang out with him for like a day around a campfire and just pick his brain and talk to him. The second person would be, I was originally going to go with Willy Wonka. He would be one of my choices. Just Willy Wonka is just awesome. Or I was also thinking of a military person. Would be General Norman Schwarzkopf, who's no longer with us, but he was the guy who was basically the top badass in the military in the 90s, and he was in charge of Desert Storm when we had to go into Kuwait and get rid of the Iraqis. And he was just a badass, and he was a no take prisoners kind of guy. And so actually my second choice, those were my first 2 options, but my second choice would be J.P. Morgan, who was a industrialist in the 1800s. He was one of the guys who started America and did all kinds of stuff, and he was just ridiculously rich. And it was, and he was just a badass and ruthless, and I just like him. And I'd like to be able to just kind of hang around with them and just pick his brain. So the third person on the list would be Nikola Tesla. He was around that time when J.P. Morgan was around, and he was one of the founding fathers of electricity. He was one of the guys who got electricity into the American households and just across the world. And he was the guy who created there's AC and DC current, and he was the guy who created created and perfected AC, which was whatchamacallit, what the hell was his name? Thomas Edison was the guy who created the electric light bulb and got it into the American household. And he I was using what they call DC, which was direct current. We still use AC and DC today, but direct current is just like pure juice coming out of the wall, and it's a lot more dangerous than AC. AC is amplitude current, which is it's like kind of like a shielded current. It's a lot more safer, and Nikola Tesla created a way to modulate or and make electricity safer for the American household, because basically back in the day when they were using DC, there were a lot of house fires and things caught on fire when you used DC, and it was more ruthless and brutal. So Nikola Tesla used to work for Thomas Edison, and he was his apprentice, and then he moved on and did his own thing with the AC, and then the Tesla coils and all that, and he was just awesome. So anyway, going into that little rant, my three choices would be Elon Musk, JP Morgan, and Nikola Tesla. So those are my three choices for who I'd want to hang around with, and around a campfire and just hang out with, like, for a day or whatever. So let me hear your choices, and maybe why you chose them. You can do a video response. That'd be cool. Or let me know in the description box below, in the comments. Not the description box, the comments. And I need some more feedback, because I'm running out of topics. I went through a lot of the topics, like the feedback that I got, and I need more feedback. I still got some stuff. I still got a bunch of Q&A things that I'll probably do videos on. So anyway, that's the video. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell button up in the corner to get my feeds, get these videos. And I appreciate you all. Find your serenity in a mad world. I'm out.